saw a carriage, the black horse, and a black man with a gray skin and a top hat and a cape, like big buggy eyes, like chasing something. And from there, it feels like the relationship with death was a little bit different, as if you were causing it.
Mm.
Oh, I just saw a bunch of orbs, Christina.
They've been dancing around.
Yeah. And what's interesting about that is to think it's so the context is more around, this has been going on for multiple expressions in your relationship to the death of the physical body. And it's like almost like you've been exploring it from different angles to truly understand it.
Yep.
And that's really interesting to have that I'm getting that sort of a context. Is like, this has been going on for some time, right? So yes, of course, you're right to feel this way and to feel pulled and called into this direction. But it's a culmination of many, 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 many experiences that you've had, and using that as like a topic. And so a metaphor would be when COVID has happened, or in our lifetime when 9/11 has happened, and how there's multiple deaths, right? And there's a lot of energetic shifting that happens immediately, but there are still people that are needed to triage, right? So a lot of the work actually begins after that cleanup, or after the destruction, or after things fall apart. And so it feels like this potential shift for you is part of that sort of cleanup effort, and that there's more folks now that are passing or suffering where it wasn't intended, or it's not your typical heart attack, cancer sort of thing. It's something that feels completely random. And I'm not saying that this has to be COVID related, but there's more people that are awake to impermanence and the transient nature of, there's got to be something else, or what happens after that you've been working on for a long time. Yeah, the dude in the carriage was like so it's like it was just meant to give it this juxtaposition of like a super healing, like female energy, and this hard charging masculine energy who's actually like the center of death and causing it and creating it. So you've got context that this intuition that sits inside of you doesn't just come from you reading a book or scraping best practices off the internet. Is because, to Christina's point, it's hardwired, and you have experience with this. You're good at it. But it feels healthy. It's not like you have an opportunity to help, and it's not because you're trying to fill some sort of void.
Yeah. Good to know also. I didn't think so, but glad somebody else can confirm that.